E92 M3 update, guys. So you're probably wondering, if you've been watching the channel, where is the E92 M3? We've been doing a lot of stuff with the Razors, the Trail S, Daniel's Pro XP. Haven't done anything with the E92 because I'm waiting for a new transmission. So if you guys don't know, my current transmission in this car is basically shot. I'm missing multiple gears, especially when this thing gets out on track. It's really hard to get into certain gears. Driving it around on the street, it still works pretty well, but you can't really rip on it, but you certainly can't drive it on track anymore. So I'm going with a sequential. So Niesz Motorsport in Germany, they've shipped the sequential kit out. It's completely done. It is in the air. I get DHL tracking information on it every single day. I'm so excited. It's been a long road waiting for this sequential, having Niesz Motorsport build it, communicating back and forth with him. So it's coming. It's in the air, man. It should be here probably in about the next 3 weeks. As soon as it's here, my buddy Kyle from Union Speed Lab, we're gonna do the install, me and him, and we're gonna document the entire thing. When you go on YouTube or you go anywhere, I haven't really seen very many of these cars that have done a sequential transmission. So I think it's gonna be a pretty cool, cool install, series that we're gonna do. So we're gonna go through, do the entire install, the setup process, the tuning for it. So I'm pretty damn excited to get a sequential in this car. The sequential is from Tractive, and it's a shifter style mounted sequential. So I'm actually gonna be able to reach over and just pop, 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 pop gears up and down. So I did have the option to do the paddle shift style mounted, but I really wanted to just reach over and just hit those gears. I mean, even though you're not shifting your own gears, it's still that feeling of just taking the hand off the wheel and just bap, 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 bap. So it's gonna be pretty sick. It's a full kit from Niesz Motorsport. He built it. It's a custom clutch, custom flywheel, custom mounting bracket for the actual Tractive transmission itself. Everything has to be custom to be able to bolt onto this car. So the kit is pretty much a full bolt-on kit. So they're gonna ship it to me and it should go right into the car pretty easily. I don't really know what the software and the tuning process looks like, but Niesz from Niesz Motorsport said it's pretty dang easy. I'm gonna have a little display on the dash that's gonna show my gears. It's gonna have, the ignition cut and everything built in. And so basically I can no lift shift, I can stay on throttle, just reach over and just boom, 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 boom. So I'm going up gears. Same thing going down gears. I just reach over, boom, 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 while staying on the brake. So I don't have to rev match or anything like that. The way that it functions from a start-stop is I'm pretty sure, you put it into gear, you do use the clutch from a start-stop. That's normal, but as soon as you get the car rolling in first gear, I'm pretty sure it's just, no lift, just up, down, up, down, up, down. The gear knob is a load cell sensing gear knob. I don't really know how that works, but basically it can sense the amount of force that you're putting on the gear shift lever, and it can kind of modulate the amount of rev matching that it gives to the car. Again, we're gonna figure all this out. I clearly don't know a whole lot about it. That's pretty much why I hired Niesz Motorsport to do the kit for me, because he's done a lot of these, so he has a lot of experience. So it should be a full plug and play kit. I'll link his information down below in the description of this video. So if you guys are interested in possibly getting a sequential for your car, you can hit him up. I kind of cringe because it is expensive. It's not really something that I wanted to have to do, but I love this car and I'm really excited to get the sequential in here. We're gonna do a ton of awesome videos with the sequential. I'm gonna drive it on the street. I did tell Niesz Motorsport to kind of set up the clutch and the flywheel and everything so I could drive it on the street still. I'm not really sure what changes with that, but he did take that information and I can still drive it on the street. So we're gonna be doing lots of cool videos with this thing. So on that note, if you guys are not subscribed, man, make sure you subscribe because we got some cool stuff coming for this car. I mean, an E92 M3, this thing's about 3,000 pounds as it sits right now. Now it's getting a friggin' sequential. Bap, 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 bap. I mean, can you imagine? I cannot wait. It's gonna be so cool. So make sure you guys subscribe so you can see all the videos. Like I said, we're gonna document the entire install process. It should be pretty cool. Ridge is excited for the Sequential as well because he's gonna get to drive it, man. I love my friends. I don't know if I'm gonna let them drive it on track, but they definitely might be driving it on the street.
One time years ago, you said I could drive it on track.
All right, okay. It does have track and
I wouldn't though. I wouldn't though.
What does the Sequential look like when you're shifting through it? That's pretty much how I like to shift my gears, which is probably why I ruined the stock ZF transmission on this thing.
Man, I just can't wait to see this thing in action again, though. It's just been so long, and seeing you happy just talking about it, it's really cool, man.
Well, it's been such a long wait. You know,
yeah,
it's
2 years, right?
No, I think it's been, what has it been? Probably 7-8 months since I ordered the Sequential from Niesz Motorsport.
Yeah, but I mean, you've been dealing with transmission problems for a while. Man.
Yeah, so I have been dealing with transmission issues for quite a long time. You know, I thought it was the shifter. I first had the chassis mounted PSD shifter, and then I switched to CAE to try to eliminate any issues with the shifter whatsoever. But that's not it, you know, it's the transmission. The transmission's bad. When we pull it out, I might have Kyle open it up and maybe try to rebuild it and try to recoup some money from it. You know, he thinks that we could open it up and fix it and possibly resell it as a used transmission. So, you know, that's something that we might try to do. But yeah, it's been a long road, man. I placed the order for this Sequential about, I'd have to look, but it's been about 6 to 8 months. You know, I missed the entire last season, but I'm really excited. I mean, the E92 M3, 3,000 pounds with a friggin' Sequential. This thing has a straight pipe, custom titanium exhaust on it. Whew, that thing sounds crazy. Such a crazy sound. It's got one set of resonators, that's it. There's nothing else on this car. So shifting through that Sequential, I think, is going to be just the most insane experience ever. I mean, I cannot friggin' wait.
Yeah, I mean, it's giving me like chills thinking about it, you know, just how much fun this car is going to be and how much fun it has been already. All the work you put into it. It's crazy. I mean, just driving it here today, like I said, you know, all I was doing was laughing, revving it, you know, getting worried Nick was going to be mad at me.
I don't care, man. You know me. Rev it up. Enjoy it. The thing is, if you drive along somebody and you rev this thing, they will jump out of their boots.
Yeah.
Because it's so loud and it's so scary.
Yeah, I revved it in the middle of our small island town, and I saw little kids.
Yeah, but then they probably laughed and pointed and like, Dad, look, look, look.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I love this car. I put a lot of work into it. It's a very capable car. It's an absolute beast. But now with the Sequential, it's just really taking it to the next level. And we're just going to make so much cool content with this thing. All right. Well, Daniel's going to be ripping the Sequential on Vashon Island. You guys better watch out. He's going to pull up to the four-way. You know, I do know that slow speeds can be hard on the transmission and the gears and everything like that. But I did tell Niesz Motorsport that I want to drive it on the street, and so I think he did customize the clutch and the flywheel specific to me wanting to be able to drive it on the street. You know, it is a race car. It is a time attack machine. But I still want to be able to enjoy this thing. I want to be able to take it out on the weekends if I want to. I want my buddies to be able to drive it. I like to be able to share the experience of this car. And that's one of the main reasons that I started this channel, is because I love all this stuff. I love motorsports, but sharing the experience with other people is probably the most fun thing for me. You know, being out on track and having a passenger hop in and just seeing the smile on their face when we get back in and just having their mind blown. Like, sharing that experience right there is why I do this, and the main reason I started this channel is to be able to share those experiences and that joy with all you guys. So I hope that you're enjoying watching these videos, and make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're going to keep pumping out cool content. You know, not just razors. We're going to get back into the BMW M3s here, but you know, this car's literally been sitting in my garage for the last 3 months, hasn't even started. However, it did just fire right up this morning. Volt Freaks battery, shout out. You guys make a good battery. It's a 1200 amp hour battery. Car just fired right up. No issues whatsoever, and it's been sitting for months. So that's cool. But yeah, I'm excited to start using this car again, and just wanted to give everybody an update because I'm sure some people are wondering what is going on with that E92 M3. Show it some love. So we are. Sequential's coming soon, boys. but now it has been shipped. The transmission is in the air and should be here in the next couple weeks. And then as soon as we can, we're gonna get this sucker installed. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for following along. Thanks for watching the Beast Motorsport channel. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.